Alright, you guys. There we go, a bit more light there. So we actually see what the fuck we're going on. There we go. Yeah. Alright. As always, if the sound's a bit of an issue, just let me know. If you that, say hello in the chat, use the soundboard as an entrance, we'll do a damn thing. Alright. Let me just do this a little bit, and then we can just, yeah, let's get comfortable. There we go. Alright, so I was checking to see where we were going for before I sent out the tweet and everything else to let us know what we're doing. It looks like we're booking to fight towards Fight of the Fallen. Before we get into the actual booking of the first lot of TV, before we get, there's only 2 weeks worth of TV, I think, as well. I'm having a look at creative quickly. Alright, so I don't think there's any surprises there with the franchise players. Jericho, Cody, Moxley, and of course Broken Matt Hardy, who is, you know, a 45-year-old, apparently still a good presence. Next big things. Very little surprise there, apart from the fact that Mikuro Kwan, who I brought in from Major League Wrestling, things like that, and Austin Gunn. I know Austin Gunn's got like that prodigy thing going for him, don't he? You know. Our prospects: B. Priestley, Amanova, Raquan again, Anna Jay, and of course Darby Allin. Talkers, wouldn't be surprised by any of them. Jericho, Mox, Cody, MJF, Broken Matt Hardy, Kenny Omega. The show opens up as the top of the showstoppers with Cody, Pac, Jericho, Mox, Omega, Cody, Pac, Jericho, and Dax for Ring General. So that's pretty cool. Currently, who's on a momentum? Hangman, John, Archer, MJF, and Jericho. Who's not? No one. That's quite good. Hidden Gems. Who is suggesting to pick up? Thunder Rosa. That's an interesting one. I'm not actually familiar with any of these, so let's have a quick look. Killer Nichols. Oh shit, Knuckles Madsen. I vaguely remember him from the very early days of NXT, but I think I'm gonna give him a miss. Dominic Garrini. No, name doesn't ring a bell. Don't look anything. Works a bit about MLW and AIW, but doesn't ring a bell with me at all. That's pretty good. Have a look. PB Smooth. Doesn't look familiar to me, but I'm sure he is to some people out there. Thunder Rosa, we do know. You just waiting for. Let's get Thunder Rosa over on a handshake as well. Actually, shit, what's her schedule like? Because I don't want to clash him with. Yeah, see, Wednesday's Dynamite. She's going to clash with Power. And whenever we book a show, most nights it's going to be. I'm sure we're alright with shows, but you want to build them up as a storyline, it's going to be difficult. Oh, she says they're most known for Lucha Underground. Was she just Thunder Rosa in Lucha Underground? I don't remember that. Oh, she was Cobra Moon. Shit. Did not know that, but I do appreciate that because Cobra Moon was pretty fucking awesome. And Wally Darkman. Trained by Lance Hoyt. Probably a brawler then, is he? Like some sort of the wrestler Daredevil. Shit. I got enough of them in my company. Alright. That's that. Medical. Awesome Kong's away filming for another 3.5 months. Or just up nearly 4 by it, silly. But under a month for Britt Baker DMD. 3 weeks for Chima. Pretty Peter Avalon, or the Librarian Peter Avalon, he's back in 2.5 months. And Rachel Ellerman actually can debut in just over a month. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, Fight the Fallen is 10 days away. Let's have a look at the storyline, see how we're doing with them. We need a minimum of 50 heat at the moment. Broken Matt Hardy and Chris Jericho has an 81. Our tags have got a 77, which is FTR. Bucks Elite and the Good Brothers, which I should probably alter the name to, but I don't think I'm going to keep that going as it is for much longer. I'm going to split them up and do a few things. 73 for Mr. Brody Lee and Cody, that's you fella. And Mox. Mox and Cage is getting a 68, so I think maybe bringing someone else in for that. Let's have a look at the roster quickly to see who's on Mox's, well, not Mox's level, but on the same, within the same perception, because I think Cage is a bit lower than I expected anyway. Go for stars just to see. Now Cage has made his way up to the star though. That's something. It's tempting to break when you break up Hangman and Kenny to go straight into like Hangman versus Kenny, or Kenny into the Mox feud. Yeah. Okay. But I think Pac could work really well. But I think he's, at the moment, he's just well known. Oh, shit, is he not even that? Is that... Look, Pac. The star? I must have missed him. The heel star. That could be the way I go next. We'll see. Alright, let's book the shows. I think we're going to book the storylines as are until probably, well, next up it's, we have Fight for the Fallen and then All Out. I think All Out is probably where I'll book from, and then onwards, you know, from there. Alright, let's book. I am liking this music though, I'll tell you that much. Alright. So let's book the let's book Dark first. So yeah, this is like a tag team main event. It'll be Good Brothers versus Good Brothers are the heels, so went the wrong way on that one. That could be a good match. Let's see how that is. Brothers versus the transfer. Good Brothers versus Best Friends. Just a couple of guys like to fight and drink. Alright. Jerry Lynn, yeah, that makes sense. Give Jerry that. Whatever happens on that one. Don't think I've got to book any particular match types on this particular show, so it's fine. Let's go with let's do a couple of singles matches. Let's have have Archer destroy some unimportant guy. We'll go with Dude, so it makes it a bit easier. Probably a face as well, really, on it. Oh, looks like it's gonna be Pineapple Pete. Or Pete. Right, and we'll just Make that, and we'll have victory and domination. Just really get over the idea of a squash match. Another competitive match is next. Well, though, a singles match. We'll make it a females. Just get a women's match on there as well. So major stars, we've got no female major stars or stars. We have got Tessa as a well-known, but I'm not have a champion on Dark. Let's go with Statlander versus like heel. Statlander versus Rain. Madison Rain actually, I don't know, her name is now, I combine the names just because kind of the sort of thing they would do. We'll go for like let's do a 10-minute match. I don't think that's going to affect too much. Have a quick look at the product. Matches less than 20 minutes. It's not going to really affect if I did 15 or 10. Then we're going to do that one. Give Chris the win. Storytelling. Open. Might impact a little bit, but it should be alright. Book the match. And then let's book a couple of angles. So we want... let's think. Let's just do a, so the Good Brothers. So we want Big Carl Anderson. Well, I say Big Carl. We want Machine Gunner, old Abs Anderson, Tierman, Big LG, Big Doc. Then Trent, OC, and where's he gone? Chucky, I said there, didn't I? Yeah. That's not technically wrong. Script them all, because fuck it. We'll do a 6-7 minute one. Put that there. We'll have Jake cut a promo for Archer. Have it a couple of minutes. Jake. And then Lance, Menace, scripted, 3 minutes. We'll do that there. And then another angle, and we'll have it just fun one with the Elite. So Cody, Nick, Matt, nope, that's Marco, Matt and Kenny with Hangman as well, because we haven't split them up yet. It's only July in this game. Hopefully that'll work. Fuck's it, man, Cody. There you go. Alright, so that's a little short, but I don't think it'll be a problem. Booking analysis, what's the booking analysis? Really? It's dark, mate. It's not like it's fucking the main event of Dynamite. Get over yourselves. Alright, start the show. Alright, so 71, Young Bucks struggled because Cody didn't want to use a fucking script. That's not a bad match actually for a oh, that's cool. Chris Statlander has a strong connection with young female demographic who really likes her winning. Nice. Roberts was 63. Then the blackout for Archer, and then yeah, that's fine. 53 in total, yeah, that's fine. That works for me. Alright, Dynamite. So we need to get to Fightful Fallen, and I also need to book the main events for Fightful Fallen. So, what we'll do is we'll do a 2-on-2 main event with FTR, and they won the championship, didn't they? Yeah. FTR and Hangman. And because I want to, and only because I want to, no, that's a nice groove though. Yeah, we'll give this to Dax. Just storytelling, and we're gonna do a dusty finish, if you will, with DQ, pinfall. The dusty finish, for those who aren't aware, is when you think someone has won, however it's brought back because there's been a different decision declared by the referee. Dusty was very well known for using these in his booking, so that's why it's a dusty finish. Alright. Don't know if I can get away with a steal the show. I think 20 minutes is too long for a steal the show, but fuck it, let's try. Alright, we'll do an angle there, so we'll do FTR and Hangman and Omega get introduced. FTR. The championship match introductions. It's gonna be alright, so Justin's not actually a part of the team. That makes this much easier then. Who is part of the team then? In that aspect. But Justin Roberts was actually a part of this, but turns out not. Don't know why Chuck Taylor's down to be an announcer as a personality. You know. Dasha will work. She's good. Alright, so Dasha. What's a better? It's gonna be microphones between 55 and 100. Okay, we'll go with Mike and just see it. Hopefully that will give us a better idea. And we'll go with that. Dax, Cash. Apologise. Then Kenny and Hangman. Mike Rotunda. Yeah, that's fine. 5 minutes should be fine as well for that particular segment. Let's check to see who the fucking agent on this was. Dustin. I'm sorry, Dustin, but no. Let's give that on. Alright. Then we're gonna go. Have Cody defending the TNT title against, first things, exclude anyone who's been booked, against Pac. That'll work. That should be an excellent match. We're gonna go 20 minutes again on that one. Actually, we're gonna go bring that down to a 20-minute segment. Because what the idea I'm gonna have is that we're gonna have a title defense. Cody's gonna defend it, but he's gonna have basically gonna be a DQ finish because of outside interference from Mr. Brody Lee. That'll be our storytelling match. Open match. DQ finish due to Cody being attacked by Mr. Brody Lee. Alright. Back. Lovely. After the match, we'll do an angle where Brody's attacking, continues attack on Cody, forehand. So Mr. Brody Lee fighting Cody selling. And we're going to just bring that down like 3 minutes or something, because I don't think we really have that sort of thing going that long. Mr. Brody Lee continues his attack on finish there. Cody. Yeah, boom. And then we'll do wait, I don't keep licking my lips. I just got a little bit of a tash going in my head, yeah? So it looks a bit weird. And before that, though, what we'll do is we'll do a Chris Jericho. Yeah, Jericho wants one more shot at Broken Matt Hardy. Appreciate it, boss. Also, welcome to the stream. Mother. Yep, you have to write that out again. Champion is not done with Broken Matt. That'll do. 8. Fuck. Boom. And then let's do a women's match. Let's put tag match on. Let's make it a 6-man tag or 6-woman tag, if you will. So we will go to female, no tag teams, but heels. Alright. Mary Logan. Mary Logan, Alison Kay, and trying to much think it. Okay, let's a Flash. A weird group, but it's a group. And faces. It's gonna be a little bit, yeah. So Tenille with Essa with Tenille and Chris Statlander. open that up a few moments. Let's do Chris getting the win. Lovely open match. And Mr. Finlay. And then we'll have Taz, Mr. Brian Cage, Jeff Cobb. Did Ricky Starks? I don't think he did he? Nah. I don't think I've signed Ricky Starks yet, but I will be. Team Taz and John Mox. What we're just going to do is we're going to have Team Taz attack Mox. Taz says it ain't over. So we say it's over. Then push another 6 weeks out of this one. Actually, that's closer to 8 weeks. Actually, we'll see how the pay-per-view goes, and maybe we change up the opponent from All Out. But I'd rather not do that that soon, to be honest with you. Need a wild brawl, I know that much. So let's just do a 3-way, 6-way, sorry, 6-man even. Honestly, I'll get there eventually. I swear, I'll get there eventually. Teams, what we got? Let's go with Proud and Powerful and Proud and Powerful and Jake. No, Jake, yeah. We do Jake, or do we do do we do Jake or Sammy? Let's go with Sammy, because that might be a better match. Because we're going to do a boy and his dinosaur, I think. Nah, fuck it. We'll just do SCU. SCU! There we go. I haven't used SCU much, so we'll do it now. Wow, Brawl. Wow, Brawl. And we'll give this to... And Dustin can do this one. But there. Just to separate the big matches. Looking analysis. Yeah, just the females who use too much. For 25 minutes, so we'll probably get another match in and a angle. For me, the match is going to be another tag team match, just continuing the feud, where it's going to be the Good Brothers, or even the Good Brothers, and they're going to be facing the Young Bucks. Actually, we'll change that up. We'll do it so it's the Butcher and the Blade versus the Young Bucks. We will have a distraction for victory. Distraction there will be that Matt will be distracted by Carl. Lovely. And then which will allow the Butcher. Yeah, let's give it the Blade, but the Butcher and the Blade both to be winners. No, get shit for this. Wow, creative control for the Young Bucks. That's a bitch, isn't it? Keep them strong. Oh, they just wanted to be kept strong. Fucking prima donnas. We'll just move that. We'll swap that with that. With the match. So that's how we'll open up with Team Taz attacking, and then we'll go there, and then we'll have we'll have then we'll have the Bucks being beat up by both tag teams. So it is Nick selling Matt. Selling with Carl fighting, Doc fighting, the Butcher and the Blade fighting as well. Alright. So beat down by alright. I guess it's 120 exactly, so let's book some couple of pre-show matches just to give some people some work. Get everyone healthy. I don't know why I picked Angle there. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So, nice fatal 4-way tag match where we're gonna go with Boyner's Dinosaur, aka Jurassic Express. Lucha Brothers, Private Party, and the Dark Order themselves. Right. 15 minutes. There you go, lads. Off you go. Sorry about the noise there, guys. Just phone going off, that's all. Right, BJ. Just wanted Jerry, actually. Let's just do a 6 or 7. What do I get? I forgot. We'll do an 8-way. That's 8, not 7. Sorry, I knew it was. I'll say 8 to me. There's 7 on the fucking description for some reason. Alright, so Major Stars, nope. MJF. And Orange. Hager. Hero. EC3. Jeff Cobb. I mean, Callahan. I hide all this talent, and I know what I want to do with them. I just have to get there to do it. Unimportant. As someone lose. Bill Raquan. Yeah. And Ella. MJF versus OC versus Hager versus Hero versus EC3 changing the game versus Sammy versus Juan versus versus the bad boy Joey Janela. Lovely. And yeah, Jerry can have that one. Jerry, we can give that one to BJ. And book. Didn't book that for the fucking pre-show, did I? A rookie mistake, that, guys. It's a rookie mistake. Alright, there we go. I've got room for the pre-show for another tag match or like a book. We'll get some more women in the lineup, so we'll do a 4-way, like an 8-man tag. If we can, that is. Female faces. Heels, yeah, we have. We've got loads of room. Alright, heels, so the Bunny, Priscilla Kelly, Bea Priestley, and Jessica Havoc versus the Black Lotus, Inara Conti, Sheila, and Amber Nova, because we're trying to get some things bump up in Amber Nova, and it's not going to happen unless we use her. One of the issues with having to play this game, so Team Havoc versus Team Team Lotus. We got literally 22 minutes, so fuck it. The crowd's really not gonna like the fact that to give a 18-minute match. I'm not pretty sure of this, but fuck it, I need to get some numbers. Alright, booking analysis. Everyone's used too much. Nope, just them. Alright, let's run the show. So, terrible pre-show match, yeah, I assumed that. Kelly was off a game, so was Lotus and Conti. But no one didn't want to be seen, so that is quite good, although it's pre-show, so I don't know if that comes into effect. In a decent pre-show match, Hager defeated OC, Orange Cassidy, MJF, Chris Hero, Ethan Carter III, Jeff Cobb, Sami Callihan, Ikuro Quan, Kip Sabian, and Joey Janela, when Hager submitted Quan with the arm triangle choke. Interesting. Only Sabian was off his game. Everything else was good. MJF and Wardlow had a good pairing. They played off each other well. Orange Cassidy had a hot new move. Whatever that would be. Maybe he takes maybe he just beats you with one hand in his pocket. Hobbs improved his gimmick, as is Callahan. Lovely. Alright, in the pre-show match, Jurassic Express, the Boy and his Dinosaur defeat the Lucha Brothers, Private Party, and Dark Order. Elimination was Private Party, then Dark Order, and then fighting the Lucha Brothers. It looks like Eno got an injury. Eno, that's Evil Uno even, rather than just Eno. Luchasaurus was really off his game, and Rey Fenix was just off his game. That's not quite what you want to say, really. Chemistry, obviously, for the Lucha Brothers, for Private Party, and for Dark Order. Obviously, they were forming the Super Smash Bros. Performance of Phoenix stood out as looking good, and Pentagon came out the match looking good as well. Fair enough. Don't smile like that, Jerry. Dude, like, you tell me an injury. Alright, okay. In advance of the storyline, we didn't get any more heat. Excalibur was pretty weak, and the segment deserved better colour commentary. Cobb was very underwhelming. Well, I did have him on I did have Cobb on Entertainment, and he's not exactly known for it, but I can't really book him on what he's known for because of the fucking way this game does promos now. A decent match. The Butcher and the Blade defeated the Young Bucks when the Blade pinned Matt Jackson with the Nemesis Enforcer. Easy for me to fucking say. A distraction from Carl Anderson, obviously, beforehand. Butcher seemed off his game. Lost heat a little bit, but I'll pick that up in a bit. Well, not in a bit, but later on in the show. Matt and Nick obviously got chemistry through the arse. The Bunny did good work at ringside. Matt and Nick have got a brand new move which benefited them, and that looked really good in this match apparently. Then 52 lost some heat for the title, for the angle, but I'm hoping that will pick up at the end. Anderson's getting better with his gimmick. In a poor match, Tessa Tenille and Chris Statlander defeated Allison Kay, Mary Logan, and Alexa Flash, but Chris Statlander pinned Allison Kay with the Area 451. Kay was off a game, and Blanchard benefited from being Flavor of the Month. Not bad scores, to be fair, though. I mean, Flash and Blanchard both in the 50s, Tenille 47, and Statlander 40. They're not terrible. Even the Logan and Kay were in the 30s, so that's all right. Maybe I go Tessa and Chris at the pay-per-view. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. Let's pre-book that now. But don't forget, basically. AEW Women's title. Women's World even. And we're gonna go with female, and we're gonna go Chris Statlander versus Tessa Neal again. Tessa Blanchard. Auto. I don't think I can get that out of them, but maybe a 17-minute match I can probably get a good score out of them. AEW World or Women's World even. Champion. I'll book that when it actually comes to it in terms of road agent notes, because I need to see how I book the rest of the show first. While we're here, we'll book the World Championship with AEW World Championship as well, which will just be Cage versus Mox. I don't know why I hesitated there, but yep, John Mox and Brian Cage. If this one falls flat on its arse, then we'll have a different charger come All Out in August. But let's go to the next segment. 92 for Le Champion versus Matt Hardy. Both of them have a great hot catchphrase at the moment, so it is what it is. Had a good match. Cody defeated Pac. When Pac was disqualified when Mr. Brody ran in and attacked Cody. Cody went to defense number 2 of his AEW title, TNT title, if you will. Gained heat for the storyline, great. An 81 for a DQ finish, and for it being an 18-minute match when the product says I can't get world-class scores outside of a 20-minute match, 20 and over. I'll take an 81. Yeah, that's class. Alright. Mr. Brody Lee continues to attack on Cody. 72. Lost a little bit of heat, but it is what it is. The battle had decent reaction from the crowd with subpar wrestling. The Inner Circle defeated Silk Carlton. Then did SCU. And Santana pinned Kazarian with a blockbuster. Yep, what do you imagine? 58, so it did cool the crowd, which is what I was kind of looking for. 57 for this. Dasher performed poorly. Hangman's got a new hot catchphrase, so I'm guessing that's cowboy shit. And a 74. I think I might have gone too long on the story there, but 74. Okay. Dax and Cash, excellent chemistry. Obviously, Hangman and Kenny as well. And Kenny's benefit from being just in fucking amazing form. As you see there, FTR defeated Hangman and Omega when Hangman pinned Dax with the buckshot lariat, only for the previous unconscious referee to recover and reverse the decision because Hangman had been disqualified. FTR make defense #1 of the AEW World Tag Teams. In terms of that, in my mind, that's because he accidentally hit the ref and the ref's taking this hit. Like, oh my god, he hit me. DQ. Finished the show with a 71, increase in 10. We could have got one more in America, but we're restricted because of the number of viewers. Could have got 7 more in Canada and 6 in Britain. It's just because the broadcaster deals and where we are at the moment. I'm not going to rock the boat. I'm a bit smart still, so I'm not going to do that. Take a quick drink, guys. But all right. Gone. So yeah, time to heal from Sami Callihan. You had one match, dude, and Evil Uno's got floating bone chips, as we remember, because apparently Jared Lynn was ecstatic to tell us. Fandango has been called up to the main roster from NXT, and as has Breeze. So obviously they bring up Breeze Angle, the Brian Kendrick, not the Brian Kendrick, and Dexter Lumis were officially announced as a tag team. They'll be the High Rollers. With Brian Kendrick, I wouldn't be surprised. The new as well as that's a fucking message and a half there, isn't it? Like to tell you the name of the song, Jesus. Sorry, Isaiah, is it Isaiah or Isaiah? Isaiah, Swerve, Scott, and Rick Boogs were officially announced as Team Awesome. Fair enough. Katsumi Sasaki is up set. Sendai Girls. Ripping the country for, amongst other things, late payments, poor backstage condition, and broken promises. Ooh, that's not good. And we got Alpha One have got a new stable called The Posse. Rookie Shane Page, Dan the Tad, Alessandro De Bruno, Mark Wheeler, and Clayton Gaines. Let's have a look at The Posse. Yeah, they look like a group of guys that will stick together, don't they? Alright. Let's just have a quick look at the office because we need to have a look at that medical. Uno is working for its 42 days. Don't have big plans with Uno, so it shouldn't be a massive problem. Right. I don't know if there's anything else to do, so let's just skip to the next one. We'll get to the next day, we'll book the next lot of TV and see what we're looking at in terms of time and anything like that. Because I'm not planning on doing a super long streaming night. I'll probably finish. I don't suspect we'll get it, but if we run for the next one pretty quickly, then we've got a chance.
Well, at least their tour t-shirts are reasonably priced.
Alright, so we got an email here. Sami Callihan's officially left and now works for us exclusively. Lovely. Zero hired Fuka. Zicky Dice appears on the next NWO show after he cut a shoot interview with a popular wrestling website yesterday, in which he slammed on some of the big names for their attitude problems to call out the promotion over some payments that he's owed. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, NXT UK have a new stable, the Academy of Walter, Alexander Wolf, Joe Coffey, and Mark Coffey. Jesus, where the? So they just went, well, let's take half of Imperium and half of Gallus, put them together, and you've got the Academy. That is fucking a class one. That's just it is. Fucking mint. Although they are in some fucking money troubles, considering they're WWE owned. And Joe Nelson recovers from his injury. He's possibly in the best shape ever. Good for the kid. I say kid, what is he? Is he a kid? Yeah, 18-year-old English wrestler. He's Kid Lycos. He's the second Kid Lycos. Fair enough. NXT UK, is that? Yeah, NXT UK an exclusive developmental contract. Fair enough. There's been some upbeat ones today. I'm quite happy, the music-wise. Last time we played it was fucking horrendous. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not even tired, guys, but apparently I've got something that's making me yawn. Oh, little emails again. Also have a quick little SmackDown there. House show that was held in Puerto Rico, apparently. Alright, so SmackDown. Ollie beat Riker and Mandy Rose beat Mickey in a pre-show. Did a Braun Open. Carmella defeated Riot. Edge interview. Bayley interview. Theory, Ziggler and Nakamura defeated Mahal, Alexander and Ricochet. Interview with Kofi. Bayley defeated Naomi by DQ, which was for the SmackDown Women's title. Backstage segment with Big E. Interview with Steph. Interview with Miz and Morrison. Backstage with Black. Backstage with Otis. Probably good for you, guy. Rollins defeated Benjamin, or rather, Seth Rollins defeated Shelton Benjamin. Alexander Black defeated Murphy. Miz and Morrison defeated The New Day by DQ in a match that had been for the SmackDown tag titles. And Braun defeated Bryan to retain the Universal title on a fucking SmackDown. Okay. NXT UK, how mad were you then? Tyson T1 defeated Ridge Holland in the pre-show, and Webster and Connors defeated A-Kid and Robert Shard. No problem, Sinjin, man. Good to hear of you, man. Just, you click the follow, you get notification whenever I'm live. Enjoy your shift, bro. Interview with Mustache Mountain. Niven defeated Ivy Valkyrie. Ilya Dragunov had an interview. I'm sure that was fun. Volta had an interview. I bet that was even more fun. Ginny defeated Zaya Brookside. Amir, Jordan, Finn Balor, and Kenny Williams defeated Noam Dar and Gallus. And Mustache Mountain defeated Imperium. Actually, it wasn't a bad show, to be fair. Have a look to see what we got in floating around. Strictly Business ended, which was a stable in NWA. Thanks for the follow, brother. Alright. New teams in Rev Pro, what we got? We got Mikaelu and Brendan White. We got Debbie Kaito and Chakra. Andrew was in a Phantasmo in Attack. That's Project Mayhem. That actually suits them quite well. Millie McKenzie and M. Shea Ultra are forming a team in Attack as a power couple. What's up, Chiro? You ain't missed much. I booked the first lot of TV, and we're working towards Fight for the Fallen for the second lot of TV. We'll see where we go from there. Also on SmackDown, Braun Strowman defeated Daniel Bryan to retain the Universal Championship in a show that had all the championships on there, which is amazing considering WWE can't even do that on their pay-per-views sometimes. Alright, and Connor Mills is injured due to a herniated spinal disc. Now, I don't know in 2020 if that is a career ender, because in 2016 it was. I remember I got Carl Anderson once got a severed spine, like fucking herniated disc or something like that, and That was it. It was done, and it was like 6 months into my save. It was ridiculous. Oh. Let's see what's going on. Although I do need it. Actually, I just remember I want to send out a contract offer to Absolute Ricky Starks. But either I've done it or he wasn't available for the show. But let's quickly do that before we look at the news. Because Ricky Starks has got some great potential. Although I'm going to say this right now. I don't know how, but somehow I just completely slept on Shingo Takagi, I think it is, Takagi. My accent will just ruin that name, but from LIJ, The Last Dragon, because I have caught up with the exception of 2 nights of the G1, and that dude is my favorite from the entire tournament, honestly. I think it's him, Juice, and as much as I hate the prick because he's a heel and he does a great job of making me hate him, it's got to be the Switchblade as well. The dude is awesome. Very entertaining as well, to be fair. Alright, that's better. We'll go back. A bit more chill this one. This is cool. Cool. A quick look. Caribbean Killer Rambo. That's a hell of a name to have in this day and age. Evolve got a new team in Avery Taylor and Alex Garcia. Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I automatically say Florida. That's the old school wrestling fan I am. Super Beetle and Ray Rosas. Rosas, I think it is, yeah. Rosa. Aisha and Raymond Aisha Raymond, not Aisha and Raymond, have just won the GWF Women's title. Riot Act are a new team in GCW, being Alex Zane and Masada. Jesus Christ, they're both crazy but in very different ways. Nick Gage missed the GCW show. Transport issue. Surprised knowing Nick Gage, I'm surprised he didn't have a way of getting into that. Atsu Samuri is on the rise, and TJPW launched a new stable, which is Retribution, with a whole load of names that I'm not going to try and just absolutely cripple, because you heard me try and say Shingo Tagaki, I think it is. I'll get there eventually, I swear. It's just got, it took me 20, 30 years to be able to pronounce English, Even then I struggle. Jake Crist. Jake Crist is an interesting talent. I went for Paul Ellering. We got some emails so first. So that's a quick jump over there. NWA made a counter offer. They actually might be able to do that, so let's have a look at that. Currently the only one is considering. Let's see what they're actually offering him now. Here's a handshake deal, $900 per show, 23 months. Yeah, I can't see him saying yes to that. I think anything will worry there. Drastic Boy has won the AAA World Mini title. Awesome. I forgot AAA still had minis, to be fair. Kane Fujiya quit Ice Ribbon. A no-show for last night's Ice Ribbon June and July tour, Day 6. Rumor has it there was a dispute over missing a payment that led to bad blood, and she quit via an angry phone call mere minutes before the show. But that was fun. Nope, no idea on that. Got a strained wrist though. I'm not going to try and pronounce it though. And Jimmy Lloyd is going to change his style to a regular wrestler after being a hardcore wrestler. Good for him. Let's have a quick look at Slammiversary then. Dargo defeated Johnny Bravo. Hero Hogan defeated Kimberly. Eric defeated Lacey Ryan. And Trey defeated Shira, all in the pre-show. Video recap: Callahan vs Elgin. I like the fact that he actually do that. Tessa Blanchard repelled an attack from Moose. OVE defeated 3XL. Hernandez and Crime and Punishment defeated TJP and the North by DQ. We're going to have to check out who Crime and Punishment are. Let's have a quick look. But hold on. That's Hernandez. That's Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. That's the North. And that's TJP. So Crime and Punishment are Smiley, Kylie Ray, and Fallah Bar. Awesome. That's just so fucked up. It works, for especially for Impact. Crazy Steve defeated Glenn Gilberti and Sue Young. Interview with Tenille Dashwood. Interview with Taya and Rhino. Tommy Dreamer defeated Ace Austin. P.E. Williams defeated Sabu by countout. Tenille defeated Joseph P. Ryan. Joey Ryan. I wanted to check that. I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, that's what he calls himself for the cancel culture, which is very ironic. Eddie Edwards and Rosemary defeated Taya Valkyrie and Rhino, and Tessa Blanchard defeated Moose, Sami Callihan and Michael Elgin in a cage match to retain the title. Is she on exclusive written for me? She's not, just written. Fair enough. That's right, I wasn't sure how she'd blend with my other talent. Alright, fair enough. Let's go to the next day again. Oh, I just watched this match again today. It's still fucking brutal. Let's have a look at the emails. It's a house show. Alright, we've got Raw to look at as well. Yuichi Taniguchi and Rising Force got a title at BJW 4th Day 1. And MCW formed Better Together, which is Adam Brooks, Mitch Waterman, and Nick Berry. Fair enough. A quick look at what they would look like together as a stable. There you go, eh? For the youngsters and a vet. Monday Night Raw. Alright, so. Opens up with a Cena interview as if this was 2005. Then Paul Heyman as if it was 2002. An interview with Randy Orton. Backstage segment with Kevin Owens. So, we're still getting the 20-minute promo. We're just getting it by 4 different people at 4 different times. Humberto Carrillo defeated Kalisto. Andrade defeated Gran Metalik. Backstage with Big Show. Interview with Charlotte and Alexa. An interview with Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and The Fiend. Robert Roode defeated Shorty G. Shayna defeated Tamina. Sasha interview. Paige interview. Charlotte and Alexa defeated Nikki and Natalya. Backstage with Elias, backstage with Kane, and then Bobby, Drew, and The Fiend defeat Elias and the Street Profits. Because that's a match that would happen, right? And then AJ and Rey Mysterio defeated Sami Zayn and King Corbin. And the main event was Roman defeating Kevin Owens. So a typical night on Raw. Alright, well, hopefully this will kick in because it's there we go. So dark viewing numbers 0.01. YouTube, I don't know if I'm ever going to get more on that. Ricky Starks is completing. Let's just make sure he's a heel. He is lovely. Been signing Roman Taz now. Then we'll come back and look at the news. Cocky will work fine. Yep. Oh boy. Yep. Stable is forming now a Team Taz as well. There it is. It's weird that I want to make Jeff Cobb the muscle of Team Taz when Brian Cage is a part of the team as well, who is just literally fucking muscle. Like, and Ricky is clearly the heir apparent. So there we go. Yep. Alright, let's have a look at the news and then we'll book the TV. So, Kurt Robert Parker is officially retiring. Has officially retired, so he's no longer be in the business. As is Leone Kai. Titan is hurt. We've got a new tag team in Impact with Ace Austin and Jordan Grace, who will be just known as their names, apparently. Yep. That's mad, man. I love the fact that intergender wrestling just happening in Impact. Alright, so, Rick, what's Darby doing? Organised a video game tournament at day 1. Okay, QT passing on tips of psychology to Anna Jay. And it updated that picture like Anna Jay. Emi Sakura passed on psychology tips to Rio. And Matt Hardy came to me backstage and said that he thinks he's going to Sammy Guevara has a bright future and he's willing to put him over in order to help him take to the next level. It's good for one match to expire in 2 months. Excellent. So have a little feud there and have Sammy get the win. That'll go over. That'll be quite good. I'm just gonna auto book this and change a few things for Dark. Make sure it fits and works, basically. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need him to have an interview if he is, or if Jake's having one. We'll just put him there. Alright. Yep, that works. Put that there. Actually, we'll put that. Yeah. So we need to move that. Well, yeah, that'll do, hopefully. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just make sure that the aces go over on this one. They should do, because of who's in it, but sure, let's give it to, yeah, Sean. Just give this one a sound. I haven't been watching recently, I'll be honest with you. I do enjoy it. I think the last one I saw was actually 200, and then I thought, oh, they must be stopping then. And it turns out that no, they just keep going. I try and catch up on it, but well, watch the recent ones. But yeah, that's the only issue I got there. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, it would be. No, it's probably just my luck that it becomes really entertaining over the time period that I went. Oh, they're not doing it over anywhere, and everyone else is going, dude, you're missing out. It's kind of the geek thing that happened, to be honest with you. Oh, good, boss. Glad to have you back, mate. Getting quite lucky with songs today, guys. I'm going to say it that much. Like, I love the fact that Wardlow's got an F10 because just literally hoys them both up. I love the look as well. Alright, let's book the TV for the go home. It's literally it's like a 2-week book for Fight for the Fallen. So let's have Mox versus Jeff Cobb, that is. Oh, we won't because he's not there. Where the fuck? Bet he's at TN. I bet he's at New Japan. Yep, New Japan. Shit. I'm gonna check his schedule right now. Power was awesome. Power had that like cool sort of old school retro look. You know, we never really got much of the studio stuff when I was watching. By the time I was watching like wrestling properly, that it was, you know, in different arenas all the time. But it's certainly an old school look, and it had momentum going as well. I enjoyed it, especially with the way they were looking as if they were booking certain things. Oh shit. G1. Where is Fight for the Fallen? That's All Out. Oh, he's free for Fight for the Fallen. But he's going to be booked straight. Actually, I realised it's July, yeah. Basically, for the next 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 out of the next 5. It. And he's going to miss New Japan Royal, but he's got a pay-per-view on the same night as All Out. Oh, next 4 out of the next 5 Dynamites, and I'm going to have to move All Out, or he'll miss that as well. I know it's accurate because if he was allowed to fly, he would be in Japan, doing probably this year's G1, but that's rough. He's on loan as well. That's what makes it really annoying. Like, how long is his loan deal, man? It's for 3 years, a 3-year contract, man, and he's on. How's he on loan for an ongoing contract? That is annoying. Gonna have to remember to check that and also move All Out. Anyway, alright. We can do this. That's fine. But instead, Cody's getting the main event. But let's put Team we'll have a Nightmare Family versus the Dark Order. So where's the stables? Nightmare Family. Yeah, that'll work. Dark Order will have to take Uno out, otherwise he might exacerbate his injury. So yeah, we'll throw Silver in there. So Nightmare Family and Cody versus Mr. Brody Lee. And we'll have Mr. Brody Lee win. Not going to specify who he's beating, we'll just let them work that out themselves. Yeah, Dean can book the main event. I hire some local workers just to get the absolute tar beaten out of them. So, a couple of names that are interesting to me there right away. Kind of a very AEW thing to do as well, to hire like the old names. So, Jesse Neal and Jesse Sorensen. Yo, is Gregory still? Oh shit, Gregory Helms as well. It's like available. Ooh. Alright, I know one of the person I'm going to hire to get the target on them. A-Rye. Yeah, you're going to be a babyface, man. Yeah, and then to team up with him, I like Jesse, though, that's the thing. A-Rye can we'll say it to his face as we job him out. I thought I sent an invite to Preston Vance. Obviously not. Alright, A-Rye and the Con Man. I wanted to change him fucking babyface, didn't I? Alright. Kevin. Yeah, that'll work, yeah. And yep, that'll work, lovely. Big Brian Cage and Kevin. Yep. Yep. Yep, that'll work. Domination, victory. Yep, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll do a promo in the middle of that. What we'll have is Cody and Mr. Brody Lee just shooting off at the mouth with each other. Cody and Mr. Brody Lee. They back and forth. Promo. Basically leads us to that match there. Then we'll have the jobbing before that. And then I can't even have Mox like in the angle, so I don't really need to put like Taz in one or anything like that. But I do think we'll have a Kenny. I'm gonna go with like Kenny and Hangman versus FTR for the championships, FTR the champions, and then that's where I think I'm just going to have them lose and we can move on. And then just let them go separate ways rather than turning one another. I like to have the group, the Elite, be there for a little longer. I think what the plan is tonight, we'll have like a Hangman versus Cash, and then we'll just have Kenny and Dax get into it now. Yeah, just have them pull the stage backstage. We're not gonna have them fighting. Just have them on entertainment. I think it'll get a better score. We'll do that for both of them. Peter got injured working elsewhere. And I think Cutler may have won a couple on Dark, but I don't think I've booked him to win anything. It's a shame because I do like the initiative they call themselves, or did call themselves on TV. So yeah, but I think I'm going to try and build them up. I'm going to try, as much as I love the tag division in AEW, a lot of them are not, at least on in game, are not viewed as being above, like, recognizable. So it's difficult to get them. I mean, I brought the Good Brothers in, and I think they're both recognizable, and that's it. And I thought maybe they'd be at least well known. So I think it's just because of how badly they had to be rated for being on TV and on WWE when the next update happened for this, you know. So Dax and Hangman, Cash and Hangman, the wrestlers I absolutely love. This could be a wild brawl match. We'll give this to Mike. Let's have a quick. I think we can have a look. Cutler. He's cool momentum, so maybe not recently. Match history. No, he's not. I thought he may have won one on Dark, but ended up getting beat by Archer and then losing a tag match on the Dark pre-show this week, sorry. I say Avalon got injured working for, I think, Championship Wrestling of Hollywood. Right. That's tag team sorted out. That's that one. Can't really do much for the World Championship, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth. So what we'll do instead is I'm going to use that promise now that Matt Hardy's give me. I'm going to give him a bit of an out and have Le Champion interfere. But Sammy Guevara. You know, I so did I. I mean, I appreciate the swerve we got with. We were using you to get the championship opportunity, and then Omega and the Bucks going to heel. But I did think Paige, FTR, and maybe Spears could be a really great 4 horsemen-esque stable. It's interesting. I think they're going to go the redemption road with Hangman, and I'm all for that because I love Hangman. But yeah, like, I did think we were going to get the same, to be fair, and I would have been all for it. I'm a faction guy. I love a stable, so yeah. Which is why I'm surprised I haven't watched more of Japan, because I like the fact that they can, in particular in New Japan, you just either you don't have to be there's not like big storylines and everything else of warring factions. It kind of happens, but a lot of it is just tends to be You know, I belong to this crew because that's our crew, you know? Like, quite cool like that. Now and again, you'll get factions feuding, but a lot of times it just happens to be that, you know, you're a member of Chaos, you're a member of Suzuki-gun, you're a member of Bullet Club, you're a member of Taguchi Japan, you know? And and obviously Los Inglorious de Japón. Oh, am I missing anyone out there? Well, not recently anyway. Maybe GBH. But I'm not sure they're floating around anymore. Distraction finish. Broken map by Le Champion. Give this to... No, we'll give it on. Look. Yeah, I thought that might be the issue. Bring it down to 15 is usually the magic number. Alright, I mean the angle. The angle for this one would be just afterwards, it'll be the Inner Circle mocking Hardy. Well, it'll be Sammy and Jericho mocking Hardy. I was going to say obsolete, but I can't actually remember how to spell that, so I'm going to leave it. For being outdated, shall we say. Those promises come in very handy with certain things. I have one in a 91 mod that I'm playing where, I got two actually, where Mr. Perfect is willing to put over The Undertaker in 1991 sorry, for like 3 matches in the next 6 months, and like Macho Man has told me a week later that you'll do 2 matches in 5 months, so fucking Taker's gonna be over like a house on fire, you know? Giron, I'm still not sure which one it is. A lot of people seem really down on Spears, but I think he's underutilized very much. I'm a big fan of Spears. He's got a natural heel cockiness that I'll appreciate. Him and Tully are a great pairing. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I like the idea of what they've done with TNT title, where they've kind of made it a secondary world championship rather than a mid-tier championship, which is what I would have done. And I personally would have made it so that someone like Spears had a really good chance of winning it, or was right now in contention for it. But I think it's just the way that they're thinking. You know, we don't have secondary tiers here. We're all on the same level, so all our championships will be, and it's just not how it works. His match, I mean, in particular his match against Cody, I thought, why just end it at 1? Why not have Spears go over the first time, Cody gets a second one, you got a rubber match, and then bang, you have Cody go over. Because I'll be honest with you, Cody to me is slightly overrated, not massively, just slightly, but he is over like Rover with that crowd. And honestly, I think he's overrated by his own company a little bit, because their social media, every time he does a promo, says fire, and it's a must see. And like the most recent one where he agreed to do the match against Mr. Brody Lee in the dog collar match. Like, oh my god, this is amazing! It's the best promo I've ever seen. I'm like, it's just a really good promo. It's not the best one I've ever seen though. What was I doing here again? I got myself into a rant and I forgot what I was doing. I clicked angle automatically when I don't know what I'm going to do there. I need a women's match again. Let's do a Tessa versus Chris Statlander, and hope that the chemistry is not terrible. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that, but apparently I got a bit of a blocked nose. And we'll go for 13. Chris gets the win. Open, but we'll do like a flash pinfall. Actually, just before you came on, I was talking about what I'm, because Cage and Mox is my lowest rated feud in my World Championship. So Cage has his last chance for me, like on the pay-per-view. If he can't do anything on the Fight for the Fallen, and put out a good result, then I'm gonna change it. And the person I said I'll change it to is Pac. I mean, I'm from the same area as Pac, so I might be a bit biased, but to me, the last time on Raw when he had a World Championship and I generally fought Pac, so I generally thought someone won, was when Neville faced Rollins, and I was like, he's won, and like I was like, he counted 3, they're cheating him, they fucking cheated him, and yeah, I mean, I think the issue was obviously with COVID and everything else. Traveling is a bit of an issue. I'm not sure if he lives over in Florida, or if he's back to living in the UK or even Japan, because obviously he did a lot of work in Japan. So that could be a... we'll book you to be fucking kept strong. I'm sure when he comes back though, there will be absolutely no stopping him, because he's one of those ones that can keep you protected, huh? They did that interesting one just before COVID hit, where it was like, you forgot about me, and obviously the Death Triangle was a thing that, and to me, Pac is a better promo, because I prefer Pac's promos as an actual promo. Fuck you, Tessa. What I do like when Mox do is when they do these like the vignette ones that he, like the not last night's AEW, because I haven't seen it, but I think it was last week. They did a promo where he's sitting there talking about how Archer nearly killed him in Japan and like stuff like that, and he's sitting in a bar, he's talking. I like those promos from Mox. From an actual promo standpoint though, yeah, I do prefer Pac's. It's not massive, but yeah, I just think sometimes it gets to the same point where Mox basically shouts saying down the mic saying he's a scary motherfucker and shit like that, and just has a license to swear, so he does. Young Bucks and Good Brothers brawling backstage. Gonna go with 5 minutes for the fighting promo. Nick, Matt, Carl, and Doc. Watch it 6 minutes so we can get that. We'll do that. There. We'll do a quick promo here actually of the Death Triangle and get like some hype about them. Pac, Penta, and Rey Fenix. Three minutes is probably what we're gonna get. We'll go there. We've got time for another match. What's the booking analysis here? Tessa's unhappy. You're using all these people. Yeah, that's. I'm using what I've got. At least I got the match requirements in. That's what I'm kind of bothered about. Let's do a fatal 4-way tag team. I don't want elimination. I just want to have to add new match. One four. Bring that down to 3 minutes as well. Max minimum wrestling time, we do that to 5. Just made that a standard match, 2 and 5. Yep, thank you. And I'm gonna do longer, but see, that's the only issue I have with like as well on AEW is that a lot of their stuff is, and it would, as you can imagine, would be, is built up on BTE. Like, but your casual fans not watching BTE, so they're missing a lot of stuff like this. You know, if you don't watch BTE, you automatically kind of think like, well, what am I doing? What am I missing? You know, or why is this guy feuding with that guy? Stuff like that. And honestly, the only thing I've seen of like on TV of them developing the storyline of the Bucks being heels is that they're super kicking everyone. Omega, Nakazawa, and Cabana. I don't know if I want to know. Is Cabana? Here's the thing as well. I don't know. Is Cabana full heel? Is he? Like, is that because I can't tell? I don't know. I don't, and I think that maybe that's purposely, but it's difficult to fucking tell in the moment. Like, exclude booked. Once again, we're gonna go with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus and the Butcher and the Blade. Can you tell who some of my favorite teams are? And I need a face team. Best friends, and then I'm gonna throw in Shawn Spears and MJF from the Aces. Yep. Right. Give Spears the victory on that one. Have a storytelling. Boss, want to check that message for me, mate? I can't really. It's been held for the auto. I think it's fine, but can you just okay that one for me? If you're still there, that is. I'll just I'll do it myself. Don't worry. There we go. Ah, wow, that was okay. Well, kind of been that, you know, it's yeah, I don't mind that sort of thing. It's kind of fun, especially considering I can imagine what Kenny's like with it and everything else. I don't know why why they took that to automatically mean sexual. That's pretty nasty, but you know. So yeah. This will still show open match. Yeah, that'll do. So 15, that should be fine. And that actually is the show. Lovely. Didn't even mean that to happen. Alright, actually no, I need to take a minute off, don't I? Yeah. We'll take a couple of minutes. Yeah, just do the 1 minute off. There we go, exactly to the show. Let's don't know why I'm going to Angle. I want to do some pre-show booking. But I mean, what was the so Giro? What was the I'm just going to call you Giro now. If I am incorrect, do correct me, and I apologise. What's the development regarding Page in the books then? Are we, because I see they haven't done much on TV. We're having them go around super kicking people. Right, Tennille. Give me a heel who's a lower down. Yeah. Yeah, and a J. And we'll use a face as well. It will be Big Swole. And then we'll throw a Nyla in there. I don't think I have to use Nyla Rose much at all. Right. I am thinking about bringing a women's tag tag title in. Right, let's have a look at some tag teams for the female side of things that could possibly work. Faces first of all. I think, yeah, I like the idea of Tanaya. Or I think she's just Tay Conti now. Tanaya Vera, and Black Lotus teaming up. Heel wise, good idea for a female stable that could be like a really like sort of gothic one. Cut the convince Matt to text Paige when Paige lost his phone. Matt texts Paige to make some amends, talk things over. Someone texts back Matt with the phone to piss off and never talk again. Friendship over. Ah, so they're progressing it with the idea that someone else is playing. That's that. See, and if they're just all they're going to do is just put that little segment on TV. That's it. Rather than that, they're just having them super kick every motherfucker. Alright, Havoc and... So they'll be building that up and then there'll be a big reveal, and it'll be, with it being beaten the Elite, it will either be a serious like, oh my god, I can't believe it was him, or it will be, you know, just some comedy fucking, it was Paige, but Paige didn't realize it was him. And, you know, something like that. Let's see what Havoc and Kelly... I don't have negative chemistry, it will work in my favour. I just press the wrong part. Fluffy button, didn't I? Yeah. Pre-show. And then let's just have a battle royal, because why the fuck not? I think I got room for 20. Right, so... Fail. Nope. Nope. There you go. Archer, Ortiz and Santana. Hero, Cabana, Allen, PC3. Oh. Alahan, Wardlow, Orange and Stunt. Austin, Cutler, Ricky, Bennett, and Evan Helical. For fuck's sake, I pressed the wrong bloody button, didn't I? Well, it could be a way to bring someone in. I doubt it, but it could be. If it's Omega, that would be pretty. It would be interesting to see how they play that, but I think it's probably a better chance that it's either someone who's trying to manipulate Hangman and the Bucks, or it's just, you know, gonna be a joke or some shit. Hopefully, save. There we go. And that'll be the last pre-show match. What we're doing it. All right. All right. Let's book. See how this goes. All right. So, Hager won the Battle Royal for the pre-show. No reason for it. Just wanted to do it. Ricky Stark's debut as cocky gimmick got an initial rating of very good. Lovely. Basically, it's a swagger gimmick, so there's no real means that have any problems on that. There's no pluses or minuses. He's off his game though. As with Cabana. All these, and then Orange Cassidy, Lance Archer, EC3, and Sami Callihan all with positives. Alright. No negatives. But we could have a tag team in Havoc and Kelly. Yeah, maybe. You could have it be a member of the Inner Circle. You know, you could make it be Sami or Le Champion himself, you know. But it depends if you're going to play that angle on TV. But if you play that angle, then the Champion would be, or even MJF, would be absolutely amazing, because it would be like he's been manipulating everything, you know, and he's the reason all like FTR did what they did. You know, he put that idea in there. But yeah, I mean, Matt, I don't know. It's weird for me how they're going to book Matt Hardy, to be honest with you. Because they're going the whole broken thing, but then he's also the multiverse of what in one person, so it's kind of weird. Oh, lovely! 2 injuries in 1 match, but both the same tag team. All right. So Chucky T sustained a swollen maritime elbow, and Trent has sustained chronic lower back pain, which I think are both like worked through. MJF got the heat backstage after it was his botch that caused Trent to get hurt. I don't think MJF would have a botch feature. 51, that's not terrible for the Death Triangle vignette. It does sound like a weird finisher boss, so you're right on that one. See, that was a decent match, but she probably pissed and moaned and got, like, alright, they're brawling, yeah, that's fine. Guevara performed poorly, yep. Oh, I put that the wrong way around, didn't I? Yeah. However, 71. I'm alright with that. Cash won with the old inverted figure 4 leg lock, or, you know, as most people used to call it, the Indian Deathlock. Megan Harwood fighting. Rob Conway sustained a damaged kneecap in a fucking job match with Brian Cage. I love it. When I said I wanted to beat the shit out of him, I didn't actually beat him too. Yeah, I was quite good about Glow being cancelled. Although they are really pushing for. Sorry about that. They are. I know the directors, the fans, and even the actors have all said they'll come back and do it. So there is a chance of the season getting a wrap up. To be honest with you, though, Glow being cancelled randomly would not be unglow-like. To be fair. Brian Cage got heat backstage for injuring a jobber. Fuck you. Lovely 85. This is going to bring down 61. Finish the show with a 67. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Not great. So it's not terrible. Although I don't know if Kong will be back straight away, because I mean they've kind of moved away from the whole Nightmare Collective or whatever they were calling themselves, and just had, you know, Brandy be straight up face for a long time now. So it'd be kind of weird to see her do a 180 or something. Alright. So, okay, no one's hurt, no one's angry, so that's whatever it is, you know. I don't know. I think they might clash. To be honest with you, mate. Shida is. I think Shida would be a great opponent for Kong. I don't know if Kong would be a great opponent for Shida because Shida would bounce around and do everything else. But I don't know if it would be certainly a name for her, for her to beat and everything else. But I don't know if it would be a great match for her. I mean, on top of that as well, I mean, I'm not sure if Kong would be able to keep up. To be honest with you, that's genuinely a concern I would have. Alright, so Chucky T can only work angles, but he's back in 26 years. Trent is working through his on 2 months, 1 week, and Sunny Kiss working through his injury, or their injury, sorry, 5 months, 3 weeks. So not too bad. Kong's really the only one who's actually aware. Got lots of morale issues, but I'll fix that later on. Alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right on that one. Yeah, a name for her to beat. Yes, certainly. You know, she's beaten. You know, it's like when Kennedy debuted on the main roster in WWE. You know, you beat 6 world champions in the space of a year. That's something you build on. You know, you build and build and build, and then of course, you know, he beats Taker in a first blood match because of MVP, and then Taker breaks a chair off in his head. Say what you want. I'm not a fan of headshots to the brain anymore. But that was a thing of beauty. Alright. Have a quick look at the news. So we got NXT to look at as well as the G1 from last night. Looks like Brendan Vink could be leaving. Yeah, and I think it certainly helps that Thunder Rosa could go back over to NWA and start, you know, really building her stride as well, and you'd have all those together. So it's definitely something that could work. Alright, let's have a look at NXT first of all. So, Sheena Baker would be really good. I'm a huge fan of the Doctor, Britt Baker, DMD. So Chelsea Green defeated Jessie Kamei by DQ. Fabian Aichner defeated Jake Atlas, and Tony Nese defeated Dio Madden, all in the pre-show. Ciampa cut a heated promo on Gargano. A video recapped Balor versus Cole. Devi versus Catalina. Devi defeated Catalina. Backstage with Regal. Backstage with Scarlett. El Hijo del Fantasma defeated Boa by DQ. Candice LeRae defeated Casey Catanzaro. Sheeta and Team Awesome defeated the Brian Kendrick and the Perfect Storm, which is, let's have a quick look. Axel Dieter Jr. and oh yeah, so Kushida and Bruce is Team Awesome. No, it's not. It's this. No, sorry, it's Isaiah Scott and Rick Buggs. So the Perfect Storm then is Alex Dieter Jr., who is, what is he on TV? Marcel Barthel, look at blank there, and Jack Gallagher. Not even going to go into that. Keith Lee defeated Babatunde by DQ. Rhea Ripley defeated Io Shirai, and the main event was Balor and Ciampa defeating Gargano and Cross. Yes, give me that match all day and twice on Sunday. And then we'll have a look at let's have a look at the G1 Night 2. So technically this would be Block B, I guess. Yujiro defeated Kid, and then we had International Express, which is Doiki and Taka Michinoku, and Michinoku even, defeating Yua and Shugi, which are young boys. Then Mikey Nichols defeated Chase Owens. Bushi defeated Clark Connors. Amazing Red, Rocky Romero, and Taguchi defeated Ryu Lee, Sobonero Jr. and Alex Coughlin. Tiger Mask 4 defeated Robbie Eagles. Then Chaos. But they're not doing a tournament apparently. Yano, Ospreay, and Yoshihashi defeated Nagata and Finjuice. Okada, Chaos members of Okada, Goto, and Ishii defeated Los Ginganobes de Japan, or Japan, or Yokono, I don't know how to say it. Of Shingo, Evil, and Sanada. Then Moxon and Bushi defeated Suzuki Goons, Suzuki, and Zeba Jr. All of them sound amazing, to be fair. I do watch New Japan. I'm not up to date with it. I do watch Strong. Sorry. Just let me clear my throat there. Sorry. But yeah, I get it. I watch it every now. I was very happy to see the other week Darren Young, Fred Rosser debut on it. I thought that was a really cool thing to see. Also, Kenta's work on that's been really cool as a heel. It's nice to see like random like re-debuts or even debuts. You know, certain talent that works over there or works in the States even. So that's kind of cool. I think I've seen some work, Connor's work, and yeah, he's got a very physical sort of style. Very hard hitting, you know, but there's a few. I think I've seen Connor's work. Yeah, it's weird for me still because the name Benoit invokes obviously a lot of things for a lot of people, but I watched a lot of old WCW recently. I say old, 97, which is pretty old to be fair, and yeah, that like watching him then and like just starting the whole woman storyline with Sullivan. The matches are absolutely amazing, but you just get this weird feeling. In terms of Connors though, Connors is definitely a future talent, I think, and he will work really well with that style in New Japan, or in Japan in general. You know, they use New Japan, he can probably get work in All Japan's Noah. And any of the other companies as well, but yeah, that's pretty much. I thought the email here. Mox has gone from Japan. Thanks for telling me he was going to Japan. Dicks. So let's have a quick look. We got a new champion. Zack Sabre Jr. last night won the United States Championship, the IWGP United States Championship, and Mox dropped it to him. Interesting. NWA formed a stable of the Squadron with Nick Aldis, Dave Dawson, and Zane Dawson. I don't know the Dawsons. So Nick's got himself some bodyguards then. New team in NXT UK of Travis Banks and Ilya Dragunov. Nope, not going there either. The Click formed an AAW of Zachary Wentz. Do you know? I don't know. I think I initially I thought it was because it may have just happened with COVID. Obviously, a lot of the international stars are back at home, everything else, but I don't know. Possibly because the thing is that, as far as I know, isn't Kenny her mentor, sort of thing, So I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things where we'll see if anything comes out. Eddie Kingston got injured. Apparently, he's got a broken jaw. Won't be the first one Eddie's had. And SmackDown was a very small SmackDown, apparently. An interview. As I say, she was, but I assumed it was just. I think it happened around about the early days of COVID, so I just assumed it was that sort of thing, or maybe she was taking some time to be back at home, and now she's stuck there, Honestly, I'm not sure. Was it? Maybe. I mean, it's one of those weird ones though, because they've got a working relationship with certain companies over in Japan and I know China as well. So maybe it's just. She went back over to work over there for a little while, and they were going to bring her back at a later date. I've not heard anything that she isn't a member of AEW. So I mean, and that's all I can. I'm not really on the dirt much, so I couldn't tell you if there was. But as far as I know, I've not seen anything that says that she's left the company for any reason. And they've been quite transparent when people leave and come to them. You know, with Jeff Cobb, they were admitting straight away. They were like, "No, Jeff is not a member of the roster. He's just, you know, he's the mercenary. He can work where he wants. He's a freelancer." So SmackDown had an interview with Otis, Daniel Bryan, and Aleister Black opened the show. Sonya Deville then defeated Liv Morgan. Backstage segment with Kofi. Interview with Jeff. Then the Troupe, or the Troupe, of Benjamin and Murphy defeated Alexander and Ricochet. Backstage with Morrison and then Ziggler. Nakamura and Moss defeated Ali and Gulak. Rollins defeated Riker, and then Otis, Daniel Bryan, and Black defeated Ziggler, Garza, and Theory by DQ. Woofa. Alright. That is where we're going to leave it tonight. Yep, because otherwise I'd be clicking on the book, the next show. So we're going to leave it there. And we'll come back to... on what was it, Monday? Yes, Monday we'll be back to book the pay-per-view, and maybe a little bit after that as well. Yep, just checking. There's nothing I can do right now. So yeah, Monday we'll be back to book the pay-per-view and to maybe a little bit after that as well. We'll see how things go. If no problems, Jim, and see you later, man. If you haven't already, click the follow button on the page. Every little helps. If you want to know when I'm doing live things or other videos of mine drop, go on to my YouTube. The link is on the profile. Also, go to Twitter and follow me there to see all my updates, which is G3K STREAMS Geek Streams. Other than that, you know, I've got some merch to float around with MIA. You know, help me out. I appreciate that. Have a look, see if you like anything. But this has been TWAEW Booking Committee. My name is the Kaiju the Geek King. You know what? We out of here. Hurrah.